Hello and welcome to my top 8 first-person indie games that are on the way. Now, you might be wondering why this is a top 8 and not a top 10, and it's quite simple really. I found 8 games. I didn't want to shoehorn 2 extra games just to be 10, so you have 8. So, let's crack on and check out the 8 cool games that I think you should check out. First up, we have Battle Shaffers. Now this is a blazing fast sci-fi FPS roguelite in which you shoot and smash your way through swarms of corrupt robots. Wield powerful weapons, abilities and game-changing new powers stolen from the ruthless overlords. Now the sheer high quality looks of this game make it stand out, although I don't see any mention of a multiplayer or co-op, which would be a fantastic addition. Next up is Thief Simulator 2. Thief Simulator 2 will transport you to a world of valuables, expensive cars and rustling banknotes, as long as you find a way to steal them. Know that a thief's trade is not a piece of cake. In order to get some practice, you'll start with petty theft. This is how you gain the experience required to access more and more risky and, more importantly, profitable jobs. Now let's just breeze past the morally questionable theme of this game and concentrate on the fact that laying traps and working out new ways to steal things sure does look like good fun. Thief Simulator 2 is released on the 4th of October 2023 and is developed by Cookie Dev and Ultimate Games SA. Let's move on to a somewhat more chilled genre in Outpath. Now this is an experimental clicker base building game. You can craft, gather and manage resources, build your base, buy more islands, exploit and expand them. Now I think this game looks really cool to just sit back, relax, play the game. On your other screen you just put up your favourite TV show, which of course should be Red Dwarf as it's the greatest show ever made. Feel free to post your complaints to that statement below. But this game is released on the 16th of October 2023 and is developed by David Moralio Sanchez. It may well be the sheer amount of Wheel of Time content I've been consuming lately, but I thought the End of the Sun looked like a great setting to discover a story. This is a first-person exploration and adventure story-driven game, set in the Slavic fantasy world. As the Ashtar, sorcerer, who is gifted with the ability to travel in time, you come to a mysterious village, but you cannot find anyone there, at least not as you expected. The End of the Sun is released on 4th quarter of 2023 and is developed by the End of the Sun team. Gunhead is a fast-paced strategic roguelike FPS where you take the role of a pirate mech with a gun for a head. Not a sentence I thought I'd be saying. Looting derelict spaceships filled with monstrous drones made out of bone and steel. It's a sequel to the 2D roguelite Cryptarch. I think the cel-shaded style graphics are a real eye-catcher here, and paired with the super fast-paced action, it does look like it's going to be a very enjoyable experience. Gunhead releases sometime in 2023 and is developed by Alien Trap. Anonymous Hacker Simulator lets you step into the shoes of a skilled anonymous hacker and embark on a mission to unveil the truth hidden behind a sinister organisation's plans to monitor civilian data and enforce mass surveillance. Now, I'm not sure how much hacking knowledge or skills you'll need to play this game, but I think if you have any sort of passing interest in this area, I think it might be a great game to explore. Anonymous Hacker Simulator is released in the 4th quarter of 2023 and is developed by Sicarius. Dreamhouse the game lets you create, destroy and construct. Building a house is an extremely difficult process requiring expert knowledge. In Dreamhouse the game, you are able to learn all the secrets and steps necessary to create the perfect home. The level of detail in this game is what drew me to it. It's not just surface level decorating, it's full-blown planning, building and accessorizing. The inclusion of a co-op and VR make this a really interesting game to check out. Dreamhouse the game is released sometime in 2024 and is developed by Descend Game Studios. Now the final game on this list is Let's Drive Learn Driving Simulator. There are 1.3 billion cars in the world, but how many good drivers are there? Is every one of them trained and competent? Find out while playing Let's Drive, a driving school simulator that shows you hazardous situations on the road and puts you right in them. Now to be honest, I picked this for the list because it just looked bloody hilarious to me, and I can't quite tell if it was intentional or not. Either way, I want to stream this live and have a fantastic laugh doing so. Let's Drive Learn Driving Simulator is released sometime in 2024 and is developed by FreeMind SA. And those are your 8 first-person indie games that I think you should keep an eye on. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.